Good job. All right, that's good. All right, show Emily where to go.
Right here.
United Therapeutics' mission as a company is to save people's lives, and we cannot do that at the detriment of the environment. Imagine a pharmaceutical company like us dedicated to treating and ultimately curing lung diseases, polluting the environment. It just does not fit.
Good job.
Yeah,
Yay! Good job, Xander.
A project like this that can provide a zero carbon operational footprint is part and parcel to who we are.
We are looking at planetary limits around all sorts of things, but certainly we know that climate change and carbon emissions is at a critical threshold, and we have to both mitigate and adapt. Project Lightyear is a first of its kind within a category that's really innovative, and that is net zero warehouses. A net zero building is a building that over the course of a year will produce as much energy on site as they use.
There is no on-site fossil fuel generation, no diesel generator backup, no natural gas generator backup, which is largely unheard of in the GMP world. This is a project that is groundbreaking in many ways.
As we move from now, say around 15,000 patients towards our 25,000 patients target in a couple of years, we need a place to store more medicine. We cannot afford to stock out because we won't do that to our patients.
There was a lot of effort that went into the design of really what generally people think of as a simple building, but it's really not.
We're running a little lean with the DPR team today.
Our medicines all have very specific requirements in terms of optimal temperature, what deviations are allowed, for how long.
Per FDA guidance, a cold room storage area must be maintained between 2 and 8 degrees Celsius at all times.
Trying to develop a cold room in a net zero situation is a whole different animal though. The cold room itself at 7,500 square feet uses as much, if not more, energy than the entire rest of the building combined. One of our tools in our toolbox for this project was the use of geothermal wells. We have 3 loops of a total of 40 geothermal wells. They go 500 feet deep into the earth.
During the summertime, we're pumping the heat that we're taking out of the building into the earth. During the wintertime, we're pulling that heat energy back out of the earth and putting it back into the building. So it drastically improves efficiency because the earth temperature is far more consistent than the air temperature outside.
In order to offset the energy usage of the building, we have just shy of a half a megawatt of solar on the roof of the structure.
It's a total of 1,186 modules up here. Each one of them is 475 watts. The total array size 563 kilowatts. On the DC side, roof produces energy, pushes it down off the roof into our main distribution gear, which is referred to as a microgrid. That energy's first priority is to run the consumption of the building at that specific instant. So this is an electrical room. Right here beside us, we have our microgrid. You can see right now we're generating 416 kilowatts of energy off the roof. And right now, if you look at this meter right here on this guy, we're sending 249 kilowatts back to Duke Energy right now.
So right now we're making the Duke electric grid greener than
Correct.
it would be without this facility.
Yeah, we're
It's very critical that these facilities have resiliency so that if there's ever a power outage or issue that they can maintain their operations.
In order for this to be true net zero, you need battery storage.
We partnered with Tesla to utilize their megapacks. They actually act as a large battery for the facility. Seeing the lights on the exterior of the building flip on for the first time was pretty special.
To get to truly net zero for a warehouse of this type is extraordinary.
The people that actually build this project are the ones that deserve the most credit. They're the ones there every single day, working in the hot sun, the cold rain, and finding solutions to make a project happen. Without those guys and gals in the field, this wouldn't be doable.
This is an example of an extraordinary effort by a group of people to find a solution to what would have seemed impossible. It's also beautiful.
I hope that Project Lightyear will set new trends for other companies.
You can do this work, it can be profitable, and you can create value for your shareholders while you feed your purpose.
Welcome everyone to the inauguration of the largest zero carbon footprint pharmaceutical logistics, distribution, and warehouse facility in the entire world. Woo! On behalf of all the patients whose very lives we touch, on behalf of our shareholders who have entrusted their wealth to us, and on behalf of the planet Earth upon which we all reside, thank you. Bravo.
Leadership at United Therapeutics understood that there are links between climate, economies, and human health. We have the power to create a brighter future for all.
So with all that, I'd like to formally thank every single person, no matter how big or how small of a role you had in this project. Let you know that you can stand up tall knowing that you had a footprint in the future of what is possible and what we will do at UT.
Well, I think Lightyear's given us the confidence that we can do this again.
The fact that it is a building that is a net zero building is just completely consistent with the way United Therapeutics operates. As we venture down this path to cure rare deadly diseases, or at least to treat them medically, it's not our objective to destroy the world in the process.